I always thought I was alone during lockdown, until I found a camera inside my kitchen vent and realized someone had been living in my walls. I was 27, living alone in a one-bedroom apartment when the first COVID lockdown hit. I worked from home, had food delivered, and didn't see anyone for weeks. That's silence. It was peaceful at first, but too much silence starts to mess with you. About a month in, I started hearing noises, not outside, inside the walls, scraping, breathing, whispering. I told myself it was my imagination, until I found something in the kitchen, the vent above the stove slightly open, and behind it, a small camera lens tucked just out of sight. I ripped the vent open and found a GoPro, still warm. I called the police. They found a crawl space running through the building, and inside it, a mattress, food wrappers, and an old flip phone, filled with photos of me sleeping, eating, showering. The man had been living in the walls, watching me the whole time. But here's the worst part. He escaped before they got there. And to this day, I still find things moved in my apartment when I know I locked every door. At 3:12 a.m., she texted me, "There's breathing," from the closet. 11 minutes later, she was gone, and the window was open from the inside. My sister was isolating alone in a small studio flat in Toronto. She called me almost every day just to hear a voice. But one night, she FaceTimed me, shaking. "I think someone's been in my place," she said. She had woken up to find her keys not where she left them. Her phone was on the floor. The front door was locked, but the bathroom light was on. We both tried to stay calm. "Maybe you left it on," I said. She shook her head. "I never use that light at night. Ever." That night, she couldn't sleep. She pushed a chair under the doorknob and texted me updates every hour. At 3:12 a.m., she texted me, "I heard breathing." From the closet, I told her to call 911 immediately. But there was no response, just typing dots. Then nothing. When police arrived 11 minutes later, they found the apartment empty. No sister, no phone, no forced entry, just the window, slightly open from the inside. She was never found. I opened the door expecting groceries, but found a photo of myself instead, taken from behind me. I was working night shifts during lockdown, living in a quiet suburban neighborhood. One night, I ordered groceries via contactless delivery. Around 11 p.m., I got a text. "Your order has arrived. Left by your door." I opened the door. No groceries, no receipt, just a photo taped to the handle, a printed photo of me, standing at the exact same door taken from behind me. I froze. Looked around, no one was there, but I noticed muddy footprints on my doormat, facing inward. That night, I slept with the lights on and a kitchen knife under my pillow. I called the store the next morning. They confirmed no delivery was ever made. Days later, my doorbell rang again. I didn't answer, but when I checked the peephole, someone had covered it from the outside. I moved a week later, and since then, I never ordered deliveries under my real name. Being home alone used to feel safe, until the world stopped moving, and the shadows got louder. Lock the doors, close the blinds, and never assume you're really alone, because sometimes the threat is already inside.